What do you do, yo? We back again. Round table vibes, we here. My boy, Free Steph. I am Fire, as you already know. King Dizzy, we all here.
Outside.
Yeah,
man.
All right, man. So we're gonna get into some stuff today. What we talking about today, guys?
Open up. Today we're doing black myths, misconceptions, stereotypes, all that good shit. Superstitions, even.
Kind of explain, kind of get him my idea.
Alright, so it's basically like, you come in like shit that you was told when you was younger that ain't necessarily true. Like old tales that grandparents and them folks used to hand down to you.
Mm-hmm.
Knowledge about handling your money, knowledge about going we just gonna touch on the black experience and
general life stuff that
yeah
was taught to go by growing up. Isn't it? Stuff to like believe, and when you reach to an age, you get to a certain age, you kind of understand. Say, you don't really necessarily have to follow it, isn't it? Yeah, so it's just basically those things, nothing too crazy, but something interesting where some people, whatever you didn't know before, you'll get to know, is it?
Facts. Hopefully you guys get to learn something today.
It's like basically when you're growing up, your parents tell you like save your money, put it in the bank, but they never like tell you to invest your money. It's just always saving, but they don't tell you like, yo, invest in something that's gonna help you down the line.
Right.
You know what I mean?
This is like
it's all about it's all about putting your if you work for $1, bro, that dollar gotta work for you at some point, bro. Don't just let it sit in the bank, because when you put that shit in the bank is investing it. You just not seeing none of that shit. Like
that is true. Last night we had a conversation. We had a little debate on that last night too.
Facts.
That really got crazy because I feel like we put the money in the bank, right? And we saying, no, that's not what we're talking about.
We was talking about the whole like sleep and
sleep,
that type of
like,
shit.
Let your money work for you and all that. But I was saying in a case like that, you would have to have a certain amount of money to do that.
To have it work for you. See, my thing is, it's like, even if it's just a $10 that you got, and your $10 is making 6%, it made something. It's more than you gonna make having it sitting in the bank. So it's like, you can't have the mentality of, I don't got enough money right now to do it. You gotta just do it, even if it's a 5, even if it's a 10, and then a 150, a 500, a 50 racks. Like, it's not gonna build like that, but it's just like, you always gotta just put whatever you could afford to put that shit and have it work for you, bro. Whether you investing in a small business, stock market, whatever the case is, bro. Even sometimes they got these savings accounts that's like, sometimes you get
like interest. Like
they give you like,
they put money on it for you, stuff like that.
Yeah, it don't be no crazy percentage, but it's better than just putting your shit in a checkings account or one of them where it's like the checkings and the savings together.
Yeah,
where you're not making no interest at all. I mean, it's shit like that. Like, motherfuckers be like, oh, save your money, but
yeah, and then when them tell us to save your money, it's like they're not even doing that, yo.
Facts. Motherfuckers just be talking, bro.
And just to save your money. maybe sometime I didn't see your money call you.
Yeah, they want to borrow. Yo, let me borrow this, man. I'll give it back to you.
Remember the money they put on one side? Yeah,
remember that money I told you to save? Let me borrow that.
Let me get that. Yeah, that shit goofy, bro.
It's look at stuff like that still. But, when they get older, you kind of understand those things. It's good when they told you, but like, you needed more than just like save.
Need more specific shit.
Yeah, because when you actually get out there in the real world, yo, you saving and you just like, yo, I got all this money. I could have probably invest in like something that over the couple years that I've been saving it, I could have been
double, triple your money,
that
kind of stuff.
Whatever I was saving at the time. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's good to like explain, even though it's kind of hard, yo.
It's very hard.
It's hard with us because guess what? We coming from like a country where it's like they didn't really know about investment like that.
Nope.
Until like, because they didn't have the knowledge of it. Yeah. So it's like until they get here, they kind of
you get that. Yeah.
They got that solid ground foundation about that shit. So it's like, but if you live here and you could like teach your child that's like one of the best things to do, yo.
That's facts.
Because in do they even do that shit in school, bro?
Nah, I talk to my girl about this shit all the time. I'll be like, yo, every person should be required to take a personal finance class.
Facts.
Because it's not even like a regular class. Like a personal finance class, you're not gonna go to a personal finance class and sit there being bored unless you're some dumb nigga.
No.
Because motherfuckers is teaching you about your own personal finance. Like, and if you got a good professor, like I had a professor, like she had went bankrupt, all types of shit. So she's speaking from a place of personal experience. So it's like you can really connect to that shit. And she's telling you like you got to be careful with your credit card. You got to understand variable interest rates because your interest rate might be 13% now, but when you get closer to your limit, it's gonna jump up to 26%.
Yeah, because that's why. That's
fact.
That's why when you get credit cards, like they said, like don't go too far.
Like they say,
in it, you know
they usually say like when you spend like you like let's say for instance they give you like a $2,000, you can only you try to spend at least half. So, like you only can spend a rack.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So the other 1,000 is just right there, sitting there, whatever.
Yeah, because if you
go over that, then then it start adding like
interest
different
stuff,
type of interest fees and all that stuff.
Yeah, because a lot of black folks like we don't really got credit like that. Like we don't really put that emphasis on credit like these white parents do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's something that I feel like you like if you bringing up a child, bro, you gotta instill like good financial habits in them. Like, I mean, save your money. You know what I mean? Don't live frivolous. Invest your shit. And also, it's like you got to be mindful of your credit because at the end of the day, you're living in America and that's everything.
Yeah,
that's
credit.
all
America runs off credit.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter how much cash you want to have, if you don't have
shit don't
credit,
matter.
That money don't really matter. It's either your credit
or nothing.
Unless you buying everything cash, that shit don't mean much,
but,
bro.
But most places you go,
not gonna let you.
Yeah, like for example, I think maybe like let's say for instance, like probably because I remember one time I went to like the car dealership and it's like this nigga like he came in and he was like, yo, I got this amount of cash, whatever. And the guy was like, it's better if you got like if you got credit and then like you just put this amount of cash, whatever.
But say no, if you go in a car dealership with a 20 grand now and you are going to buy a car, remember I saying a bit IRS we look on you for that thing.
Exactly.
Because they want to know where money are coming from yourself.
It's 20 racks in solid cash.
All right. So that's why I good to have a credit where you know say, yo, you can show say such and such you do for a long time. And you have things that his type of credit history. Isn't it?
Yeah.
So I not just
and especially for homeownership, which is another thing I think like black folks need to get up to speed with. Like you need credit to own a home, bro. Unless you got 300 to 500K cash, you need credit to get a crib, bro. So you gotta build that shit. And
but even if you have 500K cash, you still need that credit still.
You still need. It's like no matter what, you got to get credit.
You still need it.
You can't run away from the whole.
Yeah, so that's
the fact. And a lot of people be like, nah, I'm just gonna buy what I could afford. But it's like, yo, you're gonna need credit sooner or later, bro. You're gonna need it. But what's another one? They got you're not working hard enough, which is I don't know how to explain this, but
sometimes we limit ourselves to what we can do, yo. And I feel like a lot of us do that, bro.
What you mean?
Like, we know we could do something, right? But we just lazy with it. We just look back. Like, we procrastinate to a point where we don't even want to do it anymore.
That's a fact.
You know you could do it. You've done it before, but you want to reach to a point where you better, and then you just doubt yourself on what you could have, like, that could have been something that make you rich. But just because of your laziness.
Or
you just doubt yourself in a way.
And there's a lot of people out here that do shits like that. Like, because, like, for example, some people would be like, okay, you know what? They know to themselves, like, this is probably hard for them to do. So then they won't.
You're going to go forward.
Yeah, they won't push themselves to, like, all right, let me try to make a change and do something different.
Yeah, that's a fact. Y'all niggas gotta like, yo, it be a wall, yo, in anything you do, bro.
Yeah,
it's the easiest shit. It's always a wall. You gotta run through the wall at some point, yo.
I remember saying, all right, most of us worry about feeling, isn't it? And that is a big thing. Feeling, you can't be successful without feeling.
Cannot.
Isn't it? If you get successful just like that without feeling, brother, in the midst of everything, you're gonna failure.
Yeah, you're gonna get a downfall.
And guess what? It gonna hit you hard and you're not gonna know what to do. You see me? Because you never experienced That's why them say experience.
Adversity.
That's why them say experience important, you know.
What they say, experience is the best teacher or something like that?
No matter how much knowledge you have, brother. It's if you don't have the experience, trust me.
That's why all these jobs are here be like, yeah, you don't got enough experience, we can't hire you.
I don't understand.
That shit's stupid as fuck. You 18, 20, just come out of college.
With a degree. Oh, we can't hire you.
Yeah, you need 18 years of experience to work here, bro. It's stupid as hell.
I hate that shit, bro.
Nah, but that shit, fear of failure, bro, that's a good one. We should have had that on the list because, man, if you think about it, how much shit you didn't do just because you were scared to fail, bro?
A lot, yo.
A lot, bro.
A lot.
And
because, like over this quarantine, I learned that, like, I could talk, feel me? And I never, like, public speaking, bro. Public speaking was one of my hardest things to do, yo. And that...
Here you are.
Huh?
Yeah, you get
yo.
stage fright.
Stage fright. It's not stage fright, so it's like... I don't know how to put it.
Stage fright, anyways.
Stage fright.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say...
We're just going to leave that right there. Stage fright.
Stage fright.
Nah, son, but... You know what I mean? That's why sometimes I go for the self-checks, you know?
Right, which is right.
I'll come back down to self-check.
Self-check, yo. We big on the self-check over here, yo.
Yeah.
Word.
But, you know, so that's a good thing for them.
But the failure shit, like, you had posted a video the other day where it's like, every person has two lives, and your second life don't start until you realize that you only got one.
You only got one.
Yeah, yo.
And because that second life is like, yo, boy, you know, damn, I want to do this, that, and that. But, yo, at this moment, what can you do? Like, focus on one thing.
Tunnel. You got to get that tunnel vision.
Focus. You can't do it. You want to do so much that you all over the place. So you got to focus on that one grind, that one thing that, yo.
Put your all into it.
I'm going to do that. And then I'm not even going to worry about...
Not worrying about nothing else. Nope.
I'm going to... That's what I'm going to do.
Yo, hold on. Before we even move on, a plan B. We should have had that too. That's a big, big thing. Like, where it's like, if you're chasing your dream, like your parents always tell you, like, gotta have a plan B. You gotta have something to fall back on. And my mom is like that too. It's like, I'm chasing this music shit, and my mom's like, you gotta go back to school, you gotta finish school. And I don't disagree, but it's just like...
I know, say more time that can distract you though.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because you go, while you're in it, right? Maybe your plan A now goes all right. So instead of you focus on the plan A, you kind of push it to the side.
Because you get plan B.
You see me?
Easy way.
So now you have the A, so you know, and the B, the down here, so. And the A kind of drop back. So you pick up the B, pass the A, and now the B probably fail you. So you have to jump back to the A.
Man.
You see me?
The plan B shit.
So plan B is a distraction. If it depends on how you look on it still. Yeah. It's a distraction.
To me, I look at it as like an easy way out. So like if you're trying something and you hit that wall, but you got a plan B, you're gonna just pick up your plan B.
You're not gonna focus on that.
You're not gonna run through that wall.
So whatever you have
yo, you're a wild boy. You're a wild boy.
Whatever you have the drive to do at that time, but you gonna make that plan B, knock it out of the way, and just like,
hey yo.
But yo. Yeah, wild boy.
This nigga.
Yo, but no, that one out plan B. But yeah, yo, that's a good question.
Yo, y'all are some grimes, bro.
This nigga funny as hell, yo.
That's a good question,
yo.
Yeah, this nigga.
Do the next one there, us.
Nah. All
right. So moving forward.
Let's say don't wear hoodies in certain place.
Nah, they got this say. Used to say like when you was younger, they was like, yo, comb your hair and be presentable before you leave the house. What y'all think about that?
I feel like that's true. Presentation.
Yeah, presentation is
key. Yo.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Every black person I told this to, they all agree with it because it was like so instilled in us that like you had comb your hair, make sure you look nice.
Yeah, because
it's so instilled in us that to this day, every black person I tell this to, they still feel like that is something you need to do, and I agree. But it's just like when you go out in the world, you see a lot of people of other races that don't really abide by that. Like they'll come out, hair not comb, hair not brush.
Yeah, because I feel like it's mostly like the Caribbeans. Because you know, like growing up in the Caribbean, you go outside, you go on the road with a dirty shirt or a dirty, like a dirty sneakers or whatever, and somebody in the street see you and be like, "Hey, this is not Miss Tyler," and then they'll be like, "Why this man on the road with this dirty shoes or this dirty shirt?" And then they can call you mother, and then it's a whole different So I feel like that's really key. Feel me? That's really
That's something
like
where
the key.
important, yo.
Yeah.
As remember saying, you can go out there, you can meet anybody at any time.
Right.
That's
You don't know
right.
what's
You don't know
gonna
who you're
happen.
going to run into, yo.
Right,
So
right.
you have to present yourself at all times
all
in the best
time,
way possible.
Present your
Which
best
is right.
self.
Which is right.
So that's how I feel about it.
Facts. The hoodie shit. Not wearing your hoodie.
Brother, hoodie only for wear certain place, certain occasion.
Oh, so you feel like that too then?
Yeah, hoodie for wear certain place, certain occasion. You can't wear a hoodie. Alright, you can wear a pullover and a brother, but you should not put on your head, especially when you go in a restaurant and go in a store, brother. You don't know, say, people look on black
people a
certain type of way. And if me have a store, brother, me see you coming there with your pullover now.
Oh, so you gonna racially profile too?
Eh?
You would racially profile?
No, but me I show you how them a look on we. You see me? Cause remember say me nah pre for just me alone. No, me I think how other people go look on me. You see me? Yeah.
Especially like let's say for instance if you're like in the, I don't really want to say ghetto, but like you go to like a corner store or some shit and like in the ghetto or whatever, and you just walk in there, a black nigga, and you just walk in the store. As you walk in the store, you put your hoodie over your head. Like the niggas are behind the counter is gonna look at you different.
Yeah, we know that though.
Feel me?
So it's
Like-
more so about you don't want to be racially profiled
Right,
as opposed
exactly.
to you don't think that hoodies itself are an inappropriate piece of clothing. It's just that if you throw the hood on, it's this stigma that come with it.
You have to just know where to wear it to. You see me? That's how I feel. I don't know certain occasion I feel.
Bro, and that shit sucks, bro, because hoodies are great. Like I love hoodies. I like to wear hoodies, you know what I mean? But like you know that y'all niggas, yo, something wrong with y'all niggas today, bro. Something really wrong with y'all niggas, bro. Hoodies, bro.
That's a pullover. Alright.
Pullovers, bro, are great, yo. I love pullovers, yo. They for me wear them anywhere, but you can't really wear them anywhere when you black in America.
Right,
As all people watching you, but
You get looked at in a certain way.
that shit sucks though.
So, but it's America still now, yo. You see me? But a certain things that we have to look upon and learn from, you see? And a lot of people don't. A lot of people, we hear a person talk about it, and it's like, they take it the wrong way, yo. Like, most time, you have to step back and look to it and say, yo, you know, say that's true. You see? Because you don't want your child out there, and then I see him thing where you... Because I remember saying, go pick up your style now. So if you see you do it, go do it.
Yeah, he's gonna mimic
exactly.
what you're doing.
Yeah. So you don't
It's
really
like
want...
monkey do.
You don't really want that. You see, pray. So...
Yeah, I mean, maybe they just like coming from a place of like it shouldn't be a problem, but at the end of the day, if you raising kids and shit, you gotta understand like even though it shouldn't be a problem, it is a problem. And you gotta go forward knowing that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wearing hoodie in certain places is a problem for truth.
That's true. Yes, sir. Lottery is the best part to $1 million. What do you mean by that?
Alright, so the last nigga that you heard talking about being rich, did it involve the lottery? Because I can answer that and say, yeah, this nigga last night. We talking about, bro, my mom's every day, but we talking last night about, I'm telling these niggas like, bro, if you go ahead and you sit some bread down in your Roth IRA, or you sit some bread down in the stock market, you check your shit, and you active in the market, you could accrue $1 million over an elongated period of time. And this nigga goes, but I could get $1 million today if I win the lottery.
Yeah.
Like these, like black folks, like they, like it's like, yo, lottery, easiest way to $1 million. Why y'all be thinking like that, bro?
Because it is though. If you think about it, yeah, you can get to $1 million by like saving it over a period of time, but with the lottery now, it's like a fast come up. You feel me? You win the lottery, you play the lottery today, and tomorrow you won, you're a millionaire.
Yo, well, come fast, go fast.
That's true.
No.
That's true. But the thing is, though, when you get it,
what come fast, go fast.
it's the way you flipped it. How you?
Yeah, this nigga.
Well, it all depends on how you look at stuff. Like once you're holding a mill, bro. If I'm holding a mill, I don't think I'll go broke.
Alright.
If I'm holding a mill right now, I don't think I'll ever get.
You might not, but my whole thing with the lottery shit is
the mind conception.
But my whole thing with the lottery shit is you're not going to lottery. This is how they all. This is the look every black person gives you when you tell them they won't win the lottery.
Bro.
It's like, this nigga a hater,
This
yo.
nigga
This nigga got no belief.
Yeah, nigga, you got
Like-
a golf mode. Don't put your golf mode over here, though. What the hell?
Why do y'all look at niggas like that?
Why you feel like that?
So you were thinking like you can't win the lottery either? You say you can't win the lottery?
No, none of us winning the lottery, bro.
Why? No,
Why?
talk for yourself, bro.
Why you feel like that? Though?
My whole thing is I know I won't win the lottery because I know I don't play the lottery like that. So I know I'm not gonna win.
The reason why I think niggas not going to win the lottery is because, while I'm talking, pull up the chances of you hitting the lotto. Like,
No, but all you're gonna know your chance if you don't try.
Right.
I don't like that, bro. I don't like that, bro. The lottery is a scam, bro.
It is a scam.
I've watched it's this nigga spent $10,000 on lottery tickets and didn't even break even.
But all I know, he spent the whole 10 one time.
Whole 10 one time.
I'm mad man that, but you can't spend one. Oh, you gonna spend 10 grand on a ticket, dog. Well, I know that 10 grand then, brother. I could invest 5 in a half price in my account, brother.
He was trying to prove a point.
What kind of point you are
That
trying
the
to
lotto
prove?
is a scam.
He was trying to prove that he's Jamal fully.
302 million.
Bro.
So listen, 302 million. That's almost every person in the country.
Yeah.
Only one body gonna hit the lotto.
Don't worry, brother. You never know when I hear it time.
And you see this thing about the lotto, nigga, you could be buying up all the lottery tickets in your state, but your state might not even have the winning ticket.
Well, guess what, you know?
That's fact. And
I
that
don't
always
notice though.
happen.
No, I notice with that lot of these things I do. Up this side,
No one from Connecticut ever get that shit.
no, they ain't winning up, but it's not
the big
jackpot.
shit. They're
It's
not
not
winning
the
the
It's
big
jackpot,
shit.
you see me? But you know why though? I feel like the state they have too much money in it, brother. You see me? They feel like at the state them have the low
low income folks.
income. You see me? Like alright, down south, most of the people them out,
Hit the jackpot, they don't,
Down
they
south, you know.
like down that area.
you notice in New York, when you reach New York, you see Jersey cheap, you know. But in Jersey go back down in brother.
You know way too much about.
Eh?
You know way too much about the lottery.
No, I know about that, brother. You have to look on it. Alright. Know yourself. Boom. Cause we not gonna spend time on that. Next thing. You see me? Alright. But them say all blacks consider. I don't say consider still. But all blacks are African American. Me feel that way.
I feel that way too.
Me feel that way upon
I feel hurt.
You know why I'm gonna say me feel that way? Cause I wasn't born here, yo. You see me? Me come from Jamaica, so you consider me as a African American. Me is not American, brother. It's Jamaican, you see me?
So you say
Yeah.
they should call you African Jamaican?
No,
No,
African
the nigga,
Jamaican, brother.
bro,
But-
we don't have no direct connection to Africa though.
But, listen,
Right.
Well, I mean,
Well, I
I'm not
feel
direct
like-
connect to America. That me I gonna say right now. You see me? Because I was not born here. You see me? I consider Africa, cause you know, say Africa.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like,
Africa.
both the titles to me, I don't feel like they represent me because I know that Africa is like the motherland, whatever, but I'm Guyanese, bro. Like, I'm not African and I'm not American. So it's like the title just don't describe me at all.
Yeah, I expect like some people come up to me like, yo, bro, you African American? Be like, no, bro, I'm Guyanese, son.
I'm Guyanese, bro.
Like, correct that.
No,
So what
No,
do you
like-
think, you know how they be having the race box with all the races? What do you think should be in there for us?
Caribbean.
Yeah, I'll say that.
But Coolie Caribbean, Black Caribbean, can't get enough
No, man,
Caribbean.
no, we put in,
No, just
we put
Caribbean,
in a
man.
different category. That's one Caribbean. You have your
Yes, man.
coolie, your whatever.
Black Caribbean.
your
Cause
coolie,
remember saying
whatever you want to
if
call
you're
yourself.
coolie, no, you can't go put coolie on the paper. You see me? Which country have coolie? Eh? I am gonna say Indian. Hold on, them have Indian as a
I don't think so.
Native-
They have
Native
Native
American.
American.
No,
yeah.
what about? Oh no, Indians are technically Asian because India's in Asia, so I guess they just check Asia, Asian
That's a good question still. No? That part they confusing. Cause I wouldn't know if you check.
for your
If
race
me
box.
if me are Indian, brother.
Yeah, you check. I don't know how. Pull it up, Michael. Put up the race box, but I'm pretty sure they would just check Asia.
Asia.
Yeah, they countries in Asia, which is weird. Like, cause when you think of Asia, you don't think of like Indian shit, so, which is probably racist.
I know so racist in what's it?
It says white, black, or African American, American Indian, or Alaskan Native, Asian, and Native Hawaiian, and other what the fetish. But
Hawaiian.
white, black, African American.
So what do Indians press? Because they don't even have Asian in there.
Asian? I think there's Asian here.
Try to see.
They do have
Try to
Asian.
see like an image of the.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, they do have Asian. They do have Asian.
Damn. But I don't like the fact that they
Put everybody in one thing.
Put everybody in one thing. Because most of the black people that here are immigrants. Isn't it?
And that's a big thing with the whole like putting every black person in this one thing. It's the same shit with the Democrat Party and the same shit with just like black folks. Like everybody think like black people got to be this one certain way. If you speak properly, oh you talking white. If you into this, oh you little weird kid. Like, but it's like, bro, we not all the same type of people. Like we all different, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like we not all the same.
Everybody different.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the one thing I like.
That shit's goofy, man.
I know.
The Angelic Syndrome, which is like, I don't know if that's, I was reading it last night. I don't know if that's right, if her name is really Aunt Jemima, but it's basically this stigma that came about, you know, way back when, where it was like, black women are like caretakers, which is why like you see a lot of black women in the CNAs or whatever that shit's called. You see a lot of black women in that field, and I don't know, man. It's just like, I feel like a lot of black women get pigeonholed into that because it's just like, that's like one of the first things a motherfucker might suggest to a black woman is like, oh, go be a CNA or go be a RN or, you know what I mean? But it's like, yo, don't pigeonhole yourself into that. You can go out and be an engineer. You can go out and do...
But if you look at it though, let's say for instance, let's say you go to high school, whatever I think like it's said that way because most of the females in high school, like senior year, whatever, they be like, that's the first thing that come to their mind. Be like, oh, I'm gonna go do RN. I'm gonna go do. Feel me?
You know why? I feel like cause money.
Right.
Growing up, like when you're in school, they make it seem like say they say money there. So, isn't me? Most women kind of drift to that there part there. Isn't me?
How much money is excuse me? How much money is in that shit though?
It depends, you know. You can't make money, you know. Depends if you do it privately. You can't make a piece of food. I'm gonna tell a lie.
Y'all seen the black lady get spit on by the old white lady?
Oh,
yo.
Y'all seen that?
If we see, I saw it.
Her
Bro,
dry spit.
nigga, that shit had me boiling, bro. If y'all didn't see the video, it's this black caretaker. I guess she's in the white woman's home because she's her caretaker and she's washing up dishes and the lady's like trying to, she old as fuck so she can't spit, but she's like, trying to like spit on the lady, and then finally after like 30 seconds she gets enough saliva to spit on the lady, and the lady's just like wiping the spit off, goes back to what she's doing, and she's like threatening the lady, threatening to call the cops on her, all types of shit. Like,
nigga, I would have smacked the shit.
Boy.
Yo, brother, nah lie. I applaud the woman that's still not. She's strong and freak with that card.
And smart because, yo, you really, no matter what an old person do, you can't put your hands on them.
Yo, but brother, it's so crazy though how racist thing can be.
Racist as fuck.
For so long, brother. Like, how can you bring all that
hatred, bro? Like, how your heart could take so much hatred,
the woman
bro?
look like say she in her 70s now, brother.
Older than us.
That's our next topic still like that, but
racism is something that's not.
We need to get a racist on the show, bro.
Huh?
We need to get a racist on the show.
On what show?
No, brother.
No.
That not go work, brother.
Let's get a racist. Let's get a bigot on the show and talk about why they racist, bro.
Nope.
No, me not gonna do that, brother.
Why not?
No, that me can't sit down.
Exactly.
Me can't sit down.
I cannot sit in the same room with a racist.
What am I gonna ask him? Why?
Why are you racist?
Why are you racist?
But why can't tell me say? I didn't go tell me say. Cause I remember saying no. Him never then at them time then no. I want parents them teach him no. I want him see no better.
It was a black dude that infiltrated the KKK. He was like, he went all the way up to the headmaster and interviewed him. Talked to him about that.
Oh, I watched that shit. That shit interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah, he got heart.
He got a lot of heart.
That nigga got heart.
But all right, we are jumping off a topic, so like, let's get back to this right here, cause this is for a different day. All right.
Yo, it's an Uncle Tam now. Steph, we talked about that last night, and you say we kind of I'm not gonna say it today. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah. I might be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but the original Uncle Tom book was about a black man that gave up his freedom to save other slaves so that they can have their freedom.
Mm-hmm.
But when a motherfucker talk to you, when they call you Uncle Tom, it's like the opposite of that. It's like they calling you a sellout. Like, I want to know where that disconnect happened. Like, why did y'all suddenly, like, why did it come like this thing was it was a negative thing, or am I remembering it wrong? Like,
I don't really know.
Yeah,
we're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that as a question.
We're gonna look into that.
Leave that as a question for y'all. Y'all let me know in the comments, man. Let me know if I'm.
Can't really comment on it when I come in. Really know much about it, is it?
That's fine. We got Mandingo.
Yes, sir. Mandingo can't show emotions. But I don't what I what I pressed over there. But yeah, man, they basically say your man can show them emotions, and if they do, they get looked at a certain type of way as soft.
You get that soft label, and that soft label in the black community gets thrown around a lot. If you do anything that's like not according to what these motherfuckers believe, like you get that soft label real quick.
That's fact. That shit hold you too. That shit don't go nowhere. That shit stuck with you.
But alright.
You know what I mean?
So do you feel like some man should be vulnerable?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to be crying. I don't think anybody needs to be crying like 24/7, but nigga, if you battling your demons or you feel away, like
so growing up man will start to be the stronger one. Don't really show any emotions like that, right? So when you say no, man to be like soft, you can't really just.
You see, you gone with the soft. It's not soft.
But
you gotta take that stigma out of it, because you're not being soft. You're just being a human.
But that's soft. You have to be soft, but you have to soften up yourself, brother.
You're not because that's a negative term. We don't want to come off as how motherfuckers came up, where it's like if you do that shit, you soft. You being a human.
Right. Basically, you're being too tense. You have to loosen up. So when you loosen up,
why?
Oh my God, brother. I don't really.
Why?
Serious, dog?
Why?
Wow. Okay. Y'all niggas crazy.
Listen, you just gotta I don't know, man. Just don't run away from your feelings just because you're scared of what niggas might say. Like, and it should be like, yo, if I wanna, it's not easy, but yo, we should try to change that shit. Like, if we all sitting here, bro, and I feel sad or I feel away, my nigga, I should be able to sit down and talk to my niggas. Like, bro, I'm kind of fucked up right now, bro. Like, my feelings is hurt, my heart broke, whatever.
But I'm not saying, your pride, we take control of that same way still, no? You see me? But your pride, we make it just sit down and want to sit down. Yeah, we try. I remember saying you go try to fix things on your own, though, really saying things, you see me?
That's why I feel like we gotta normalize.
But it's not so easy for now,
It's not easy, but this is where it starts, though. Yeah. This is where it starts.
I'm have a conversation about this, and I'm say, yo, one thing when I want to change still, be more vulnerable. And I say vulnerable is like, woman easier for sure emotions than money, isn't it?
Because they're more emotional.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that.
No, some females are more emotional than some.
Because I don't want the women watching this to like feel like
facts.
No, they are more comfortable being emotional than we are.
Brother, they are.
Some females are more emotional than some other females. Not all. You can't say like all.
Overall, brother, female is more vulnerable than a man, brother.
But do you think that's a natural thing with the makeup of their brain, or is it just because they don't have the same stigma that we do, where it's like we're not allowed to do that?
Could be both.
I think it's a combination of both.
Could be both. As I say, man will start to be strong all the time. Figure things out. And they don't really show your weaknesses, isn't it? So
you were saying you wanted to be more vulnerable going forward, right?
Yeah, cause sometimes I feel like that shit could hold you back, yo. Like you want to sit down and all of that shit just build up in your dog, and it's like you want to talk but you can't talk, brother. And you don't know how to do it. So it's like
Yeah.
You're stuck in a one place.
Because you had your whole life, motherfuckers telling you can't.
Isn't it?
You can't be vulnerable. So when it's finally time and all that shit is just on your shoulders and you want to be vulnerable,
And
you don't know how.
That shit could affect in so many ways. Like I asked my friend the other day, and it was like some said a little bit, and some said nah. But somebody said, one of my friends said, you should be vulnerable to your woman, and my girl said that. But remember saying that it can affect your friends as well too, because there's a lot of things you probably want to talk to your friend about.
That
and
you
it's
probably
like,
don't feel.
You know, open that gate there for say, yo. So it's like your friendship just stuck in one part, isn't it?
Not to cut you off, but I'm going to open that gate right now, yo. Any of my niggas, any of my brothers, anybody I par with, bro, if you feel like you want somebody to talk to, bro, you got to get some shit off your chest.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you want to be vulnerable, bro, hit my line, bro. There's no judgment, no none of that, bro. Because we got to start changing some of this shit.
He's going to put his numbers in the comment section. So just hit his line. He's going to talk to y'all.
If y'all out there want to talk to me, bro, hit my DMs, bro. I'm all ears, yo. That ass, bro. We got to change that shit, bro. Because it's one thing to sit here and talk like, yeah, like this is bad, this is wrong. But it's another thing like, bro, let's actually change this shit. And let's, for me, put our money where our mouth is and practice what we preach.
Yeah, man, we practice that, man, all the time.
And that's good, bro. That's healthy, bro. Especially with your lady, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dog.
That's healthy, man.
Yeah, bro. Cause you know why? Feel like say, more time. I never really have time to talk to my parents, no matter how me and them go.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's Caribbean people. Boy, I don't know how God make us so, but boy, you know, difficult to deal with, especially parents. But you know, as them get older into new
they become more
them can free up.
They start pick up that American lifestyle now, you know. So
that's American.
Nah, they just
grow. They free up now with certain things.
But
evolve, bro.
But I said them start understand.
Yeah.
Them kids more, isn't
and
it?
It's because you're also getting older, so you understand them more.
All right, isn't it? Cause now you can't sit down and say, right, that's why them usually go on so. Isn't it? I like me I tell.
No man,
nah, that shit is facts, yo.
Real talk.
But yeah, cause before we leave off with this, I just want to say like what you said that you're doing with you're being more vulnerable in your relationship. That's another thing, cause I feel like people have this thing where it's like black love needs to be hard. And you need to go through all these dark days and you need to go through all this trials and tribulations. But, bro, love, it don't got to be all that, bro. Like, y'all could communicate and y'all could talk. Y'all could be vulnerable with each other. And black love could be beautiful. But it's up to us to change that.
Change it.
Like, that shit ain't never going to change unless we change it.
That's facts. That's why good for kind of, when I say, all right, I go back to black love. Communication. Listen, man.
That's him. That's what you said last week.
And be more vulnerable with your woman. Because guess what I know? You as a man, you can't be the head of the relationship the whole time, brother. Because I'm saying, dog, more times stress go lick you sometime now where you can't angle, brother. And your woman can't take stress more than man, brother.
That's
facts. Woman can take a lot of things, yo.
That's
and we most time we man try to put everything.
Yo, you can't have a conversation with this nigga, bro.
Yo, more time we as man we try to put everything on we brain and know say we cannot do it. And we try to we overwhelm ourselves, you see me? To a point where sometimes you have to fix that your woman what go on in your brain.
You vex because you stressing in your head.
You're stressing in your head, dog, and when your woman talk to you, it's like, yo,
move from it.
You see me? So all of that kind of cause corruption.
Yeah, it does. It really like.
And most time we don't really even realize. You see, pray.
Facts.
Yeah, yo,
so
Ross, you said that last week, yo.
Yeah, I did. I did press on that last week.
Where it's like you gotta be good with yourself first, yo. You gotta know yourself, love yourself first before you could bring your lady into that fold, man. And
yeah,
that's just big facts, bro. Big facts. What we got next, though?
Big facts.
No, I saw. Alright, let's go and talk. I'm gonna go see what I mean. But anyways, zodiac sign doesn't matter.
Is that a misconception? Do zodiac signs really? Yo, alright, y'all let us know for real. Do zodiac signs really matter? Like when you picking a partner or you picking your friends, is zodiac sign is that determining anything?
You know, so me as a man, brother, me not really look into it. But you know, say when you talk to a woman, they all in them shit there.
Boy, women.
So you yourself now go pick up your start reading the sign to see if they're true. But you know, sometimes they match up still. I'm not gonna like, boy, sometimes read some sign and I see
I'm feeling it.
Same thing to your person, brother. Same thing. So I don't really.
What you think?
Yeah, I don't really.
Not into it too much.
Yeah, I don't really make apply that shit into my life. Like, I don't really care what sign you are.
I don't apply it to, but sometimes they connect certain ways still.
Isn't it so?
It kind of have you, I wonder.
Like, your sign is not gonna make me not talk to you.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that's a smart way.
I feel like if me and you vibing on a level,
no, your sign now.
like your sign, no matter what your sign is, it shouldn't be like hold you back from certain things. You feel me? So like I don't use that.
There's some people that live like that.
Yeah, there's some people that use the sign. Be like,
if
okay,
your sign not this sign,
like
they're
for
not
example,
with
it's like, well, this guy is a Scorpio. We can talk to Scorpio.
Strip it's going.
Yeah, like
if you do that, no, you kind of crazy.
But there's people out there that don't do stuff like that.
Because they believe that this zodiac shit is 100% science, but it's like it's hit or miss.
You probably have your partner right one for you, just because I said
just because of the sign you blocking your blessings, yo.
Yeah.
Blocking
just like
your blessings, bro.
It's just like that.
Shit is a fact.
Yes, sir. Alright.
Fact.
Yes, sir. Designer over.
Yeah, Sierra suggested this one. We were just talking. It's basically like.
So when you say designer over dollars, you mean like designer shit, like designer clothing?
Says this nigga. Says this nigga.
Bro, I'm asking you a question, bro.
Designer over dollars is like you get some money and it's like you gotta be in the freshest gear. You gotta be in a nice new whip. You gotta be in the club.
But we spoke about that last week. Didn't we touch on that was it last week?
Yeah, but Teddy spoke about it in terms of like it motivating your cheating.
Yeah.
But now it's just more so like, what do you like getting your shit straight?
Mm-hmm. And also, me not really into designer like that, yo. Cause I waste of time, brother. Cause guess what no. You are gonna spend I funny your shit, brother. You are going to spend $150 on one shot. But you can buy it for $30, you know. I must say, I see a material, but I don't think I buy your name, you know.
Yeah, that is fact. You're buying the names for
certain shirt, them when you wash them, they shrink, you know.
They shrink the same way. They get wrinkles the same way.
The shirt you buy
for $150 after a couple of times.
I want time you go wear it, because guess what I know. You go say to yourself, yo, I wear this again. I want somebody else to me.
I wear this again.
That's $100 gone.
But yeah, that's how it is. You remember a piece of time where we used to be like going out mad hard, like we go to parties every weekend.
Can't wear same thing.
We used to be in the clubs every weekend, but that's a lifestyle though. That's a lifestyle. If you're gonna know you in that type of lifestyle, every night you go out, you're gonna want a new outfit. You feel me? Because you're in the clubs or whatever, and there is. As small as Bridgeport is right now, you can't turn and nobody don't know you.
Why? Sometimes I wonder what the freak they know me, but...
Right. You can't turn and nobody don't know you.
Alright, so I have a question. How much do niggas spend in the club?
A lot.
Yeah, like if you go to the club tonight, how much you spending?
A lot.
Give me a number. It don't gotta be exact, but just give me a ballpark.
A lot.
It's a lot.
Yo, y'all gotta give the folks a number, bro.
Alright.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all because lately, me and my boy, me and my I don't know what to say, but like my team, when we go out, we're not spending nothing less than like $3-4 grand on just alcohol.
Bomba. This is where you hit the nigga with the what?
Yeah, like no, I'm telling you, like, but it's based on it's based on like certain events though. Not every event we go out, we would rack that much money. Or sometimes not even that much. Sometimes it's like...
On a regular night then. On a regular night.
On a regular night?
Yeah, a regular night.
Regular night, I say about $2 grand. You see me? Depends on how much people.
No, man, which part y'all got, man? No. For our regular night events, if it's not, we got nothing to do with this, we're just going to show support for somebody else's stuff. We're not spending more than $500.
On a regular night?
Yeah.
On a regular night?
For a regular night. That's it, $500.
So 500 is your limit.
500 is between, and that's not, no, I'm not saying me. I'm not saying mine. I'm saying on the team that I go out with, if we just go in and like support somebody else's event, $500 is what we spent between the whole team.
All right, now
That's
give
it.
me out of what's coming out of your bank account on a regular night, and then what's coming out of your bank account on one of those nights, like one of those.
Well, me, I
out
always
type of
walk
nights.
with extra money, no matter what, because you never know what kind of vibe you're gonna be in. You probably go and be like, okay then, you know what? I'm going out tonight. I'm keeping the mentality that I'm only gonna spend $100. But then when you get there with the whole vibe and it turn up, you end up spending more than that. So when I'm going out, I always walk with at least $500-$600 in my pocket
that you're willing to spend.
That I'm willing to spend.
That's why I talk about, brother, because I guess I don't know. We got a club, brother. And it's a one shit. That's why I start partying, brother. We got a club. We buy a bottle of Hennessy. Remember saying, no? Nice store, a bottle of Hennessy, $70. I talk about the big one.
Oh, the big one.
In the clubs, that bottle is like...
All right. Not even big, a medium size.
Yeah, the medium one.
$50 or $60, right? When I got a club now, you have to spend how much?
$140.
All right. I remember saying, no, more time, no, brother, we not drink liquor, no, dog. And then we can't leave with the liquor, brother.
Nah, you can't leave with your liquor.
So, my question is this, right?
Russ.
You can't leave with your liquor. Every event I go to, we always...
you leave? Hold on.
Wait, you're really not allowed to leave with your liquor?
No, you're not allowed to leave with it.
How you leave with your liquor now?
No, there's times where I walk with my...
Hold on,
the last part...
Hold on, you can't walk out straight with your liquor in your hand.
Why?
You can't go to one club, bruh, and buy a bottle of anything and walk out straight.
The last event I went to, we bought cases of Moet, and at the end of it, we had like 3 or 4 Moet left, and we walked out with it in our hands.
You must know that the promoter did to the clubs.
Why they don't let you leave with your liquor, though?
It's not even the promoter. The promoter can't stop because you already paid for your bottle. It's mostly what they say is the cops outside. If the boys are outside, then they look at you like, because sometimes the boys will tell you, you can't walk with that in the street. Feel me? Because you're not supposed to be like, any alcohol you want, it should be in a brown bag or like in a black bag or whatever. It shouldn't be out in the open.
Dizzy, what's coming out of your bank account on a regular night and then on a night that you
He don't go
nowhere.
So what was coming out of your bank account?
Sometimes I don't even know. Sometimes I spend what I'm spending.
Yo.
Yeah, but that always happens. That's the same thing I'm talking about. Like,
sometimes I spend what I'm spending.
It's all about the vibe and like what vibe take you, like, you feel me? Because watch, I remember one night, me and my older brother, we went out one night and we wasn't even in the mood to like floss or do all, feel me, like all that extra shit. And it's like, this dude was like, yo, we're gonna get another bottle. Or we're gonna get like 2 more bottles or whatever. And I was like, all right, bet. But that's how it is though. Like, when you go out, you can't say like, okay, I'm just gonna spend $100. Because that's never gonna happen.
All right, I got a question, right? And this is real.
Because like, even you, glad, I know you go out too, and you're in the mood and you feeling nice.
Not as nice as you feeling. I never felt that nice in my life. But this is, I'm glad that they got this into this topic because this is a real problem. Like, this is a real problem. He might not even see that's a problem. Do you regret, like, do you be like, yo, I could have took that 600, I could have took that 1,000 and invested it? Because this is back to where we started.
Let me tell you.
Sometimes,
you know why? Because sometimes you work so hard.
And you want to reward yourself.
Right.
You work so hard where you don't really do nothing better. So, if you have a piece of money and you can broth, let's go with broth, you see me? I enjoy it.
And that's understandable.
Because one life you have to live in the dog. So once you can, but if you have a goat every night and just broth.
But that's the thing though, me personally, I don't go nowhere every night.
You see me?
Or every weekend I don't be in the parties.
But most weekends.
Most weekends, but not every
this nigga
weekend.
out most weekends.
Most weekends.
Come every time say, yo, I stop party, brother. Before I say a party,
yo,
brother.
I'm not cutting you, but you know what I hate? This guy right here. And my older brother, he be doing the same shit. When you go out, niggas be like, yo, bro, how you going out? You don't even invite me. When you do invite niggas, it's like, yo, nah, I'm not going nowhere. One time I asked you, I'm not going nowhere. 2 times, I'm not going nowhere. But then this one time when they want to go out and you going out and you didn't invite them, it's like, bro, so we all live, brother.
You gotta always extend the invite.
No,
it's common courtesy, bro.
With the invite,
common courtesy, bro.
If I hit you 1 time, 2 times, and you tell me no already, bro, I'm gonna be looking forward for a no the next time. So I'm not gonna waste my time.
You gotta send out the invite, bro.
No, boy.
It's me. You have to send out the invite. So
nah, boy. Well, y'all know me now.
Forward.
On the designer over dollars topic, all this shit is designer over dollars. And what I urge niggas to do, if you go out this week, whatever you spend, save it the next week. Save that same amount the next week.
That's
and
right.
invest it. I'm dead serious.
That's
you go out,
right,
you spend
that's right.
500. Next week, you're not going out. Next week, you invest in 500. I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna make way more money, bro, and you're still gonna have fun because you're still going out, you're still having fun.
Way more money, isn't it? So next time, still like a $2 grand there.
Yeah, instead of that 3-4 grand you go out spending, bro.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's coming out of my own account, nigga. I'm talking about my
bro.
own.
How could y'all go out and spend
Between the whole
crazy,
team, bro. Between the whole team.
It's possible, brother.
It is possible.
Yo,
that sounds crazy to me, bro.
Yeah, so when I go out, brother, I go out and vibes today, especially music I play. Yeah, we are Shelly Bar.
Bro, we was in Guyana.
That's different. I was about to say, I can't party here. It's too expensive.
We did money pull-ups. We bought.
But that's bold.
We bought.
How much was that money? How much was that money pull-up?
But we was doing big money pull-ups, like 5 grand. Like a green Joe was a 1 hour money pull-ups.
That's like $25.
Yeah, that's like $20, $25 over here.
So,
but
if y'all don't know what we're saying, 25. You basically give the DJ a certain amount of money, and he plays the song back again.
Yeah.
And he shouts you out.
Right.
But over here, I feel like they do it for hype, brother.
Yeah, over here they do it for hype, and it's also for push their name, their entertainment name and stuff like that.
But you know what? Good thing we are talking about this, guy. Me say people we go party, every party, and spend a piece of dog, brother. And you spend a piece of money there, and you come back to your party now, you not get the same support. So why am I gonna take up myself, go spend money?
But that's the thing though. That's where you gotta be smart. Because it goes back to what I was just saying. If you're gonna go and support somebody else's event, if you're gonna support somebody else's event, I mean, you ain't gonna do the whole 5-9 yards, you feel me? Because you know for a fact, when that nigga come back to your place, he not gonna do the whole 9 yards either. That's how it is.
So, Disney, what is, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it sounds like you speaking on this problem in the Black community where it's like, we don't really support each other as much as we should.
No, they don't.
They don't. Listen me. When it comes to support, especially if you was a young youth and you try push your thing, isn't me? It's like them not like that. Them use it. Them get jealous. Like them start hate you because them feel like say you are take them spot or they shine. Isn't me?
Niggas don't think it's enough to go around for everybody.
They don't want to share a piece of bread, isn't me?
It's just sad.
And it's sad, dog. It's sad. But not different.
And that shit holds us back as a people, yo.
Because it's like, remember saying, alright, you are not older youth, we sit on the right as I talk. And then you tell us, yeah, man, forward. And I go so boom. And I reach our party. And I opposite I get from him. It's like, a man just show something in your face and say, yo.
Shiesty as hell, bro.
Isn't it? So, that them need to change that in a black community still, because
come on, man, get in there.
Okay.
You want to hop in?
I mean, sure, why not?
All right, we got Koi. Koi.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Chilling. We talking about black myths and misconceptions, stereotypes, that type of thing. So you could just jump on whatever you want to share your thoughts on. Right now, we're talking about designer over dollars.
Yeah, what's your take on that? What's your take on that?
Designer over dollars. That's a big thing. I definitely feel like a lot, as my experience, I'm speaking from people around me, spend a lot of money on designer things. And, and these are some people who you hear out of their mouth, yo, I'm like, I gotta do this, or I don't have money for this, or I have money for that. Next thing, niggas is waiting online for the new pair of Jordans. It don't make sense.
Facts. Yeah, there's a lot of people that does stuff like that. Like, they're gonna buy the most expensive car, the most expensive shoes, the most expensive clothes, but then at the end of the day, they can't make their rent, they can't pay certain bills,
to save,
or for a fact, they're either sleeping at a friend's house or they're living out of their cars.
And that basically come back down to
that's
so they might try to paint a picture, isn't it? But them can't keep up.
That's the same thing Teddy was talking about last week.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Because they're worried about what other people thinking.
Think, yeah.
And so that is a big problem, yo.
A big problem in our community.
Black
It is
community.
because it's instilled in us really young. Because from your barn, niggas tell you, oh, don't do that because they gonna say something. Watch how you going outside because I don't want people to see you on the street and come and tell me you looking any type of way. Watch how you looking, come when you go, oh, there's me represented. Bro, shit, we grow up here and day out. So automatically it's like, oh, I need to do this so that when people perceive me, they perceive me as this. Even though whatever the hell is, because mad time shit is going home that you can't talk about, but you still out there looking clean, fresh.
Looking
That's
like you living
facts.
a
And
great
come
life.
on, bro.
Right. Yep.
Niggas don't know nothing.
Yep.
Facts,
And
facts.
this is what we lived through.
Yeah, and that shit
And
is
it's kind
dangerous,
of hard.
man.
It's hard to pull
Because
yourself out
that
of.
same shit where you gotta put on this facade like everything is fine. When you get older, you could be in an abusive relationship, and now it's like you still got this in you where you trying to put on this facade of like I'm fine, like
Yeah.
nothing's wrong type of shit. You know what I mean?
But, all right, how you know when it's time to like kind of shut that out?
So what do you mean?
Like don't
break out of that.
like break out of that habit of like trying to
Fit what people.
try to fit yourself
A certain picture.
in a certain position that you know you're not capable of keeping up with.
It's all about like unlearning. Like as dumb as it sounds, you gotta unlearn all the dumb shit you learned. So it's like, and it's really hard to know what the dumb shit is that you learned, but you learn that by being around different people with different opinions and different views and different ideals.
And
because,
also, not to interrupt
Yeah,
you,
go
but
ahead.
also being really open-minded to
Mhm.
the fact that the shit that you might have been doing
It's
all your
not
life
the right thing.
is not the right thing.
That's
And
the
that's
main.
the
That's
hardest
it.
part.
That one.
Because
A lot of
everybody
people-
thinks what they were taught is the right thing, but it's like you gotta open your mind, bro. Like accept different things. I mean, you don't gotta jump on board with everything. You can have your own opinion, but it's like just keep it an open mind. Like, okay, maybe this wasn't the right thing that I was taught. I mean, and that should take you a long way, and it'll help you with that self check because it's like you more open to the fact that you have holes in your personality, which we all do.
Yeah, because we're not perfect. We're humans, and everything's a spectrum. The emotions we feel, how we do things, and I think it's really dangerous to us as people, especially Black people, to keep reiterating that we need to present a certain way. And it's so far back in our history, when you could go into slavery, you can go into everything where it's like us as peoples, y'all need to act a certain way in order to be accepted. And it's wild to me, especially now that I'm older and looking back at it, I'm like, yo, this is wild. We have been doing this
So
subconsciously, and then we're telling our babies to do this. And it's just a
Never
cycle
gonna
that
end,
it's
yeah.
never gonna end
And
unless
that's-
you're able to be self-aware. Like, yo, what the fuck? Why am I? What? It's like, oh, when people say, don't spare the rod and spoil the child. I'm like,
Don't spare the rod and spoil
Don't
the
spare
child.
the rod and spoil the child.
yo, I'm telling you, and this is how we were raised. Because it wasn't no sparing the rod. You did something
Bro,
wrong, you ain't
your
listening.
man whooping your
rod's
your mom
getting
is whooping your
licks. So,
Alright.
yo.
So I'm gonna cut. Go ahead.
Yeah,
You got
go
something?
ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, like, do y'all think that getting beat help y'all? Like, was that shit effective? Y'all think it was effective?
Back then,
Mm-hmm.
for me, nah. It wasn't. Cause
It's like it was bad
Can
as
I-
fuck.
nah, it's not saying bad though. Cause come on now. Alright.
Unruly.
Remember, yo, when you
Unruly.
young, you get beat for shit. It was like, the fuck am I getting beat for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but the video is done.
I think I get in there. Mm-hmm.
Nah, but some parents though, they do whoop your ass for some dumb stuff, like stuff that you don't need to be
whooped for.
Yeah, you don't
Could
need
talk to
whooped
your
for.
And it's sometimes
Right.
it's them just being angry. In
Yeah,
that
sometimes it's
moment.
just they're going through
It's
some stuff.
shit, and it's
Feel
just
me?
like you're there. You're the.
Are you guys beating your kids or not?
Who, me?
Would you guys
yeah.
beat your kids?
Brother,
Hell yeah. What you mean?
I don't know.
You
For
don't
me,
know
it
why?
depends. It depends. It
Alright.
depends. For me, here's why. Let me explain to you.
Yeah,
how
I'm
it
gonna
works
explain
for
why.
me.
Hold on, you don't want
Because-
to cut you, right?
yeah.
But when you grow up, your mother always said, especially not even your mom, your aunt used to tell your mom, don't spare the spoil the child and spare the rod and spoil the child. And then your mom whoop your ass right after that, right? Facts. So
I'm like, listen, especially being in a family of just girls, niggas was always getting beat. So that's off rip. You, as a woman in the family, you have to act a certain way. Especially, y'all know my mother, bro. Like, strict. There was no, bro. Let me tell y'all, my mother is one of the strictest people I know. And she's gotten a lot more lax now that we're older. She's like, y'all, I already raised y'all. Y'all on your own. But growing up, you couldn't really do much. Like, the thought of asking to wear pants, bro, shook me to my core.
That's crazy.
I was cold. That's what I tell you. I'm always cold because I never warmed up. We moved to this country, skirts. In the middle of January, skirts. And so like, whenever we would get in trouble, it was automatic. And if you over there as my sister and you lying for me and she find out, we book. It's over. Everybody, because the older one getting beat because you're the older sister, automatically it's your responsibility. The one after you, you're second oldest. Why is you allowing this? Why you waiting?
Everybody getting beat. They don't matter what part you play.
So yeah,
everybody getting a lot.
So free Steph. So you're saying you will not want to whoop your kids?
I don't know. I tell my girl that I don't plan on beating her kids, but
why?
I don't know. I just feel like it's not effective.
It isn't.
So,
it isn't.
And I feel like maybe I'm full of myself, but I feel like I could sit my kid down and get my point across. Not to say that they never gonna get beat, but they would have to do like some.
Wow, shit.
Yeah, they'll have to.
Alright, me not say if you get up and beat your child all the time, but guess what? No. As kids, we head tough, brother.
Very
tough.
tough.
Like, listen me.
Yeah.
And more time in America, me see them do some discipline when they make no fucking sense. What them call timeout? What the fuck is timeout?
Yeah, I don't know what's a
timeout.
They go sit down one corner. I go sit down corner and do a laugh and say, alright, my son done. Come back in a couple minutes.
I don't think that shit works either.
So
timeout don't work.
When you have a strict grown with a child, yo, and you can talk to them and beat them on top of it, then we listen.
Right.
You see me? But you're not gonna just beat them all the time. Nonsense. You see me?
Like me, for instance, when I start getting my kids, I'm not saying I'm gonna whoop their ass every day or whatever. But I'm saying like it's there.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna.
You don't know that there's
Like
a
the belt hung
possibility.
up.
Yeah, man, it's
up.
there. Like they gotta know that. Listen, if you're gonna do something stupid, you're gonna get your ass whooped.
And then sometimes,
Especially if I tell you
again,
not to do it.
we parents not try to listen to them people.
Yeah.
Listen me.
That's one thing that I plan to change.
Yeah,
That-
real.
That is a big thing. So
Yeah, that's something I want to do. Like for me, like when I start getting my kids, I want like me and my kids to be like best friends. Feel me?
We need
like
to be
not
able
best
to have
friends to
a
the way
conversation.
where they're being disrespectful.
But y'all can
but
talk to each other.
yeah, we can like talk, have conversation, and like communicate.
Mhm.
Feel me?
Yeah.
Like you should be free to come to me and be like, yo, dad, like
This is
this
going on.
this is
Anything.
going on.
Yeah, I feel like
feel
it's
me?
very important for your
There's
kids to be able to
facts.
talk to you about anything.
Yeah.
Because if they can't, they're going to just hide
And
it.
that's where the disconnect happens within the Black community. Because you can't, if you even try to sit down, it's either one, if you talking back, two, they gonna hear you, then they gonna tell someone else in the family shit you didn't want nobody else knowing. And it's gonna be like, yo, I thought we had a private conversation. Like, why is everyone else getting involved?
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't talk. And then they're like, oh, you don't talk to me, you don't tell me nothing. Every time I tell you something, it's...
Yeah, you lost that trust.
Exactly. And then they get upset.
But that's what I'm trying. That's me though.
Mhm.
That's what I would say. Like that's how I try to like grow within my kids while they're growing up. Like,
Yeah.
You should be free to come and talk to me about anything in the world. Feel me?
I know I talked about this earlier, but I got a question.
Mm.
Like when y'all was growing up, did y'all have like was y'all able to sit with y'all parents and talk about certain things? Was it a choice that you don't want to, or they just wouldn't listen?
No, I feel like for us, it's probably like we was probably afraid to like go to our moms and pops and talk about certain things. But I don't think like they would have turned us down or not listened to us.
Yeah, my mom isn't, I'm not like, she's not the most open-minded person, but my mom is like really open-minded.
She's
and
really good about
as I got
listening.
older, like I realized like I didn't give her enough credit coming up because I felt like I couldn't talk to her. But it's like, as you get older, it's like, yo, this is like an amazing woman, and I can come to her and talk to her and lay my problems down here, and she'll be receptive and open-minded about it. And that shit that's 14, 15, you're not fucking with it's weird, but you don't fuck with your parents. Like, it's a weird stage where it's like, it's like this weird misunderstanding between y'all.
I feel like because in our eyes, at that time, we don't really understand what they're going through, what they've been through, you know what I mean? So it's like, especially when you have a single mom trying to do everything on her own, yo.
Yeah, that's
you know
right.
what I mean?
It's impossible for you to understand.
It's impossible. So when you get older, you kind of, and you see shit hitting the fan with you, you're like, oh shit.
Now it's like, yo, I get.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start giving her some credit for what she did. Like,
exactly.
damn, yo. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I have a weird obsession with my mom now because I just think like she's the greatest person on the planet.
facts.
That's
As you
weird.
should.
That's weird.
As you should.
Facts.
All right, man. So like, let's push forward though.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, bet. Oh, black men don't cheat,
Bro, we done talk about
but
this
that's not a misconception because black men don't cheat.
What?
They
And
don't.
we're just gonna not
Black men don't cheat.
dive into this.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, like what do you mean?
Hold on.
Have you ever seen a black man cheat?
What?
What do you mean? In
What?
what sense?
Black cheating.
Have you ever seen a black man cheat?
Like cheating on a test or something?
No. Have you ever seen a black man cheat on his lady?
What?
Bro,
What?
what?
Where do
Yes.
you
Hold on,
live?
yo. Alright,
What are you
listen,
talking about?
Listen.
Alright, we're not
Hold
gonna
on,
get
hold
into
on.
No, please.
Hold on. Let him
Nah.
talk.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Shonda,
We're not gonna get into it because we
Shonda.
just had a whole.
Thing.
We had a whole.
That's what I'm coming
episode.
back to. Like, nigga.
Yeah, we had a whole
That's-
episode about last
But that's
week.
when niggas was boys, niggas was cheating. Black men.
Bro,
cheat.
of course, black men cheat, bro.
All right,
Yeah, we're not
We
gonna go to
done
that.
we had a whole
we had an
debate.
episode
That's why I
on
was
that.
laughing the whole time. Yo, I
Right,
was like,
right.
yo,
Yeah.
Let's-
So now
Wow.
pushing forward, we're gonna like step into some like stereotypes.
stereotype.
Like, there's one stereotype where they always say like
Black
people always say, yo, if you're black, they always like, oh, you watermelon is your favorite fruit.
Fucking bullshit.
Like,
Oh, you don't like watermelon?
It's not my favorite fucking fruit. And it's the shit that kills me. Because, like, of all the fruits, watermelon?
yeah.
You know, the only reason, and the history behind saying that shit is so fucking racist that I would really be wanting to snuff niggas in their face when they say
What's the
that
song?
shit.
A nigga want a watermelon,
Bro,
That was the ice cream
because
song.
that was
What
the
kind of song
only
is that?
fucking.
That was the ice cream song back in the day.
Get me tight.
What?
Yes.
A nigga want a watermelon, Nigga want a watermelon.
And it's because like that was the only thing that black people were able
Yeah, that
to
was
form, and it was the one fruit niggas could sell
Well,
and eat.
in America?
Yes, that's
No.
why they made it.
No
So
one-
like basically
wonder
like it's
why-
led back to like type slavery.
Then
and
yes.
stuff.
But
So-
nothing wrong with watermelons, though. I don't
It's
see
nothing.
No,
wrong
I like
with
watermelons, don't get me
but
wrong.
But it's like when certain
I
people
love
say that shit,
watermelons.
it's like, why are you saying
But
that?
I'm
to
not
me?
saying it's my favorite fruit.
It's kind of weird because when niggas ask you if you like watermelon, I feel like I gotta say
But wait,
no.
what is? Yo, what's
Right.
your favorite fruit?
Who the hell has? I don't have a favorite fruit.
First of all, we grew up.
Yeah,
In a
we got
place
too
where
much
we-
fruit.
Yeah,
What
we
you
got
talking
too much
about?
fruits.
I
But
can't pick
no,
one.
but if you want to pick, if you would pick all these different variety of
Mango,
fruits,
brother.
like you
Mango.
say mango,
Mango.
yeah.
Mango is a delicacy.
Yeah,
I think
there you go.
Guinness
But-
is up there.
But though,
Get up.
Aaron.
No, sir.
Nah.
Brother, get up, brother.
Guinness is good. Bro.
No, get up, good, brother.
Sriracha.
I will call syrup, you know,
What
cause
the
remember I
fuck
said
is that?
food.
Yeah,
It's
Oh,
the
it's different.
it's the
Describe it, and then
it's the,
he'll tell you what it is in Jamaica.
it's I don't, it's like a pear. It bites like an
What color
apple,
is
but
it?
it's red
Red?
dark like burgundy.
Oh,
I know what you're
apple. Apple, we call it.
Oh,
That-
So
But
that-
no, but you
that shape
see,
like a
but you see the
avocado.
thing is though, what they call
Like-
apple, we call it cashew. Our cashew
shoe is there apple?
is the apple.
Yo,
Yeah.
You learn something new every day.
Every
Our,
day.
our cashew is the apple.
That's wild. See, I'm telling you, that's why I love my country, bro.
Yeah. All right then.
Fried
Next
chicken.
one, fried chicken.
What?
Who don't like fried?
Yo,
Nah.
and that's a stereotype still.
It
I'm not gonna
is.
say it's like me would have put that as a stereotype. Look,
No, but what
Yeah.
they what we mean by the stereotypes? They're saying like black people. You
Yeah,
always
only black people
Only
like fried
black
chicken
people
type
like-
shit.
yeah.
But it's
And
like,
that's
bro,
not
who
true.
don't like fried chicken?
Everyone likes fried chicken.
Another way so then.
To say that, why?
So
What's the
why?
history of that though?
I don't know.
We're not gonna go into it.
Chicken is the favorite.
And it's like, yeah, everybody eats fried chicken in culture.
It's the best way I can put it, yo.
Yeah.
In every culture, there's
Isn't it?
some form of fried chicken. So.
Easiest animal for grow, brother.
It really is.
You see me? In less than 3 months, with a chicken farm,
Mhm.
big.
They're not bigger than us. They smaller than us. Like,
So
yeah, it's
They lay
it?
eggs.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Anyway,
We got being locked up, the incarceration shit, which is that's a systemic thing.
That's
So it's like,
systematic. Yeah.
a system. That
yeah, we not
I
gonna.
just say system. That isn't
Yeah, we should talk about this at some point, but I don't
Yeah.
think we have enough time to really
Yeah.
get into that today.
I would love to be here for that conversation.
I'm gonna skip this other one, unless y'all want to do that.
Nah, we can skip past that one
Alright.
because we're running behind.
Now let's go superstitions. Walk on a crack and broke your mother back.
All right. Oh, man.
Yo,
I don't think I ever
You know,
really-
when I heard that as a kid growing up, like, you know, we walk to school.
Mm.
Where we from, like we walk to school and shit. I used to always walk
And jump
and
on.
look, like I would walk and look on the floor.
I still do
And
that
while I'm
shit.
walking, I'm like making sure I step over the lines type shit. So I'm like, but I still do that though.
I still do it.
Yeah, I still
broke
do
your
that.
mother back.
No.
I was like, that one.
The more that cracker
That one
used to
That one killed me growing up.
Yo,
Wait,
the
y'all
more that cracker used to
don't split the pole on here?
No, we don't. Yeah, we.
Oh, I forgot
Don't
about
split
that,
the
yo.
pole, bro.
Yeah,
That shit.
I didn't know. I didn't hear about that till I
No.
got here.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that until I got here.
Nah, I still. do that.
Oh, don't stand on your own pee. Make your belly hurt.
What?
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 You're not supposed to like stand on your pee.
Oh, I think I did hear some shit like that
It
growing
make
up.
your belly hurt.
What?
I never heard
bro,
that
you never
one,
heard
bro.
that?
Nah, son.
Yeah.
Where you hear that at?
I don't know. Just heard it.
I think I heard that shit.
You hear that? You hear that? Mike?
I think I heard that. I hear something similar to that growing back up,
Sound
growing
like-
up
it sound
home,
like
back
that.
home.
Bro, what?
What did you hear, kid?
No, I don't know exactly what it is, but
I ain't gonna say, yo, me not really pay attention to them shit, the dog.
Not anymore. I don't.
No,
So-
before, me never really pay attention to it.
what about don't break glass bottles?
Yeah, me usually hear that shit too.
Bro, I love breaking glass bottles.
I've
But-
never heard.
Yo, me did bad when me young, so me can't really...
You know, I'm not cutting you, but there's just one thing they used to say, like, when you find a bottle, you know, like you walking in the street,
Oh,
whatever,
don't
when you're
open
playing
it.
young, they
Don't
said,
open it.
don't open a locked bottle.
Me know
Never
saying
do
I
that.
see. Them saying I see. You know if you do it. Like if you're at the beach and you see a lock buckle, don't open it.
I never
Why
heard
though?
that.
Like why you
Them
think
all
why
you
you think
say-
your parents
Alright.
always tell you like don't open a closed bottle?
Superstitions.
Phobia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly
Listen,
why.
Cause I me believe that one they still.
Yeah.
Cause the
That
one
shit
they,
is true.
the one they strong, brother. Out of everything, brother, me can say that one they very strong.
It's true.
Listen me. You don't believe in it?
Anything
I've
with
never heard it,
phobia,
so
bro.
I don't
You
Yeah,
never
but-
heard that?
I never heard
Bro.
that.
Nah,
You
man.
never heard it back
Don't
home.
open
My
the
man say
bottle.
don't open
Miss
closed
still tells
bottle.
me that to
Or
this day.
something, man. You know, mom used to say when you walk by the bearing ground, don't step on nothing.
They say don't pint to the
Don't
bear.
pint.
Bearing ground, don't pint at the bearing ground. Don't step on nothing. Like anything that's like on the floor that looks suspicious. Don't step on it.
Yeah, I know they used to say like don't when you passing the burial ground.
Hey,
don't
when me
point.
young, I love pint. That's what me pint.
Especially when you're driving by in the
Yeah.
car and then you can be like,
Bear
cause
jumping.
That shit follow you.
And then there's this other thing leading back to the whole obvious stuff, like the whole he was just talking about. Like they would say, like back home, they used to say like when you leave your house and you coming back inside, you always walk
After
in
12
from the
o'clock,
back.
turn your ass around and face whatever the fuck followed you home.
Yeah, like you always.
So
like,
they don't come
for
in your
instance,
house.
if you walk,
And I
I know
still
some
do
me that
that.
one day before.
yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that.
Yeah, I'm about to
Please,
start. 'cause
what?
That shit
I
sounds
still-
scary.
Yo, mommy, never. You come turn. Mm-mm.
Dog,
Can't
but
come
hold
to the
on.
door.
You gotta remember every time say if you walk backwards in the house, bro.
Yes, you will.
What if you walk backwards and it's a nigga in there waiting for you?
Wait, so do you have to walk backwards or do you just?
Nah, they're just saying like open the door, like you open your house
Just-
door.
and
Like
just-
if you walk this way, you came off the road and like you walk to your house. Before you go inside your door, you just
turn
turn
around,
and then like you open the
back
door
in.
and then walk in backward.
So,
Yeah.
I'm telling. I still do that. I'm sorry,
Bro,
That
what?
shit-
Yeah, because they're
shit
saying like you
has
leave
been
whatever
ingrained with me.
whatever follows you home,
You're watching
Suppose-
them, so they.
you leave it outside.
suppose one night and you be go, right? And two and now come back and you go do that and she see it. How you feel like say she go react to that now?
Oh well.
I mean, she's gonna think of it. She's gonna want to know
What
like,
the fuck is wrong?
yeah, like what is-
And all you
Bro,
Stupid.
all you
Right
right
now-
explain.
right now, man, up stupid dog.
No, but I don't.
Nigga, right now I'm
not
scared,
saying-
bro. Wrap this shit up. Wrap this shit up, bro. Nigga, I hate Obia and all that shit, bro. Come on,
Yeah,
wrap this shit up, bro.
I
I'm
don't
Yeah,
know
scared.
yeah,
about walking
Obia.
backwards.
Yeah, bro. That's why I don't watch African movies,
I
bro.
definitely turn around.
That's
like,
why you don't
really-
watch African movies.
and give
Yeah,
them
they
a-
all
So
got some-
we gotta cut that out.
Alright.
Right?
Yeah, they always got
Please.
some.
We gotta come back to this.
Obia going on in the Africans, yo. I can't watch that shit.
All right.
But
So
them just put the light punish still. Say, oh, yeah.
all right, going forward, they also say don't point at people.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
don't point.
That's true.
Yeah.
Is that it? We done?
Yeah, you dead serious?
Bro, yes, nigga. Whoa, man.
Yeah, my
I
God.
got some bad juju on me, bro.
You that shaky, son?
Bro, I don't like this, the Obia shit.
All right, then, wrap it up then, cause my boy over here, he in
I'm
his feelings.
terrified, bro. I'm terrified. Let's wrap it up.
My boy terrified.
You
Yo,
getting
but,
hot feet?
What do you guys got for like advice of the day? Any advice of the day
Mhm.
we can leave these people with today?
Don't give a take.
Don't, they said don't give it to you. Yeah.
Advice of the day, bro.
Listen, man, just believe in yourself.
Believe
Yo.
in yourself.
Don't let nobody tell you can't do what you want to do. You know what I mean?
Also, be aware of the fact that you're not perfect, and you might be the toxic person.
Facts. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's enough of them toxic.
That's
kind
enough
of
of them toxic.
Very. And then just in denial, listen me. Toxic, but
That's
man,
a good
serious.
one. Yeah, man.
Don't
No,
it?
no good. No one.
Yo, also,
Yeah, boy, yeah.
don't go out in the club and spend $3,000-$4,000.
Yes. Russ. Oh, fuck that. Don't do it, Missy.
Don't do that. Save your money.
Yeah, man.
Put that shit in the stock. Do something with it.
Mm-hmm.
Do something with it. But that's all we got for today.
Yeah,
For me, Roundtable Vibes. We got Koi, Fire Ass, King Dizzy.
Ay, papi.
And I'm your boy Free
Bro.
Steph.
Whoa.
We got Michael is our
for
producer
sure.
with the wild shit back there. So
Yo, brother.
please complain about that shit, man.
No, dog.
Yo,
but-
leave
Don't
your
forget
thoughts
to
in
let
the
us know
comments.
exactly that. What
Word,
y'all
leave
thought
your
about this
thoughts in the
episode.
comments. Let
Sorry,
us
I
know.
pulled up mad late.
Yeah, but let us know what y'all agree with, disagree with, what we should touch on next week. Please, like, give us
Yeah,
topic
if you
ideas
guys
for
have
next
topics
week.
out there that you wanna
Yeah.
hear our opinions type stuff, like just shoot it down in the comment
Yeah, man, let us
section.
know, man.
Yeah, man, and don't forget to like, comment, share,
And subscribe.
Is
Is
it?
it?
Right, that's up.
Bro, God. Yo, me G.
Yeah, that's gonna cut out.
You know, say me I get a vibe up my fear though.